This is the ultimate supreme mackerel fish cakes. Ain't they beautiful? They are delicious looking and appetizing and wonderful. Oh my goodness. Your family will love these morsels. They're not a morsel, y'all, but this wonderful mouth pleasing fish. How about that? This is maximum. I love them. I love the color, and this is what you come up with when you fry them just right. Don't fry them too fast. Just minimal heat like this, so they can be gorgeous. This is Sandra. I want to tell you happy eating, and thank you for coming to my channel and getting these wonderful recipes. This is Sandra. I'm here again with another recipe, and this recipe is what I call my mackerels, my mackerel patties. They're just like salmon croquettes, mackerel croquettes, or crab croquettes, whatever you want to call them. This is what they are. They are mackerel. These are the Kroger's mackerel. I love them. They're nice. They taste good. And then I use the Kroger's stuffing mix to go with them. I put them in a bowl just like this. And I take the juice from the mackerel and let it soak into the stuffing. Yes. I'll use an onion. I use a red bell pepper. I use green bell pepper. I use garlic, red pepper flakes, which I call pepperoncino, black pepper, parsley flakes, and salt. Now I use onion powder to give it a little bit more boost with the onion. Now you can put any ingredients that you want in your dish. I always tell you that. Cooking is an experience that you add to and take away. That you don't like bell pepper, don't use them. You don't like onions, don't use it. Use the onion powder. Whatever you don't like, the red pepper flakes over there, use something else. But this recipe is what I'm showing you so you can get a head start on knowing how to cook. For one thing, we're going to puree our vegetables. We're going to put them in a food processor so that we can puree and put them in there. Because I like to saute them sometimes. Well, if you saute them, sometimes take that power of the onion and the power of the bell peppers out and the garlic. So we're going to puree them, and we're going to be right back and show you what we're going to do next. When you open your can of mackerels, you're going to want to take the bones out. They got little bones in here, and you want to take all those bones out of there. And like this, for instance, is a bone right here, and you want to lay it away. That's a bone. Now, some people don't take the bones out, but I do take the bones out. And you can take them out a little at a time and then separate them, because those bones could choke someone, and you don't want to be responsible for that. So take the bones out. They're little kind of fine bones, but just use your fingers to push them out like that. So you push your fingers to get those bones out, because the bones are choky type. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get the camera so you can see what bones I'm talking about. Now most of all of these, and when you open it up like this, when you open it up like that, you'll find those bones. See that main bone? Take that out. And just use your fingers to wipe away some of the bones that you can't see. But there it is right there. Those bones right there is not good. So they're soft bones, but still you don't want them in your patty. Okay? So what I want to bring that to your attention, to make sure you get these bones out. Okay? All right. I'm pouring the liquid into the stuffing, and we're going to make sure that it's coated all the way around just like this. We're going to use this liquid because the liquid really has all the flavor. The brine does. The brine has all the flavor in these salmon croquettes. I mean these mackerel croquettes. So what I'm doing is just blending, I can't even talk. Blending the brine into the breadcrumbs, into the stuffing mix. What I'm doing, make sure they get all wet and saturated, just like this. So this is what I'm doing right now, is blending that. Okay? Have your mixture blended with your brine, your mackerel brine. You gotta mix. So now we're gonna add our what you call our vegetables. I already what you call puree them, blended them, whatever you want to call it right now. I can't think of it, y'all. So we're gonna mix this together. And we'll mix this together and we'll be right back. We'll mix all this together and we'll be right back. All right, as you got everything mixed up, the mixed vegetables, the bell pepper, the celery, the garlic, and the onion with the stuffing, you're going to add 3 eggs. I forgot to tell you to put 3 eggs in there, y'all. Forgive me. We're going to add the 3 eggs and we're going to blend that together and be right back. All right, it's time to put our spices in. That's the black pepper, the onion powder, the parsnip flakes, the salt, and peppercino, the red pepper flakes. Now, you can add what you like. If you like something else you want to try, put it in there. This is your experience as well as mine. Okay, we're going to blend this together because we already blend the egg up into everything. We're going to blend this, and then we're going to add our mackerel that's already food processed. We processed it to make it look more creamier. Well, not creamier, but more, well, I guess you could say creamier. You don't want it to be hunky, you want it to be creamy. And we're going to add it to this and we'll be right back. We got it all together and we're going to blend it together. And what we're going to do is put this in the refrigerator overnight. And we're going to cook these tomorrow overnight, 24 hours. That'll make it more delicious, more tasty, more robust. Hey, robust? Robust? That's it, robust. And we're going to put it in the refrigerator and let it sit overnight. And we'll fry them tomorrow. All right. I have my seasoned breadcrumbs in a plate. I have my blue plate real mayonnaise and a spoon. And here is the star of the show, is the mackerels, croquettes or mackerel patties or whatever. Now they've been in the refrigerator over some hours, maybe about 15 hours. And what we're going to do is add the mayonnaise to this. And you can add lemon juice if you like. And any ingredients you want, you can put in your recipe. I always tell you that. So we're going to add the mayonnaise and we'll be right back. I'm going to mix the mayonnaise very well into the mixture. And it's kind of cold, but just work with it until you get the mayonnaise all mixed in. All right, what we're going to do is make the patties. And you're going to need about that much in your hand. It depends on how you want them, what size you want. So I'm just going to make just a regular medium size. I already made 2, so we're going to make another. You put them in your hand and you pat them around just like that. Place them in the seasoned breadcrumbs and turn them over like that. Now you want them kind of puffy like that. You want them kind of thick like that. Now some people like them flat. You can make them flat, but since this is going to be the supreme, ultimate mackerel cakes, fish cakes, supreme, ultimate, maximum mackerel fish cakes. You do them like this. You want them to be impressive. So I'm going to show you how to do it again. You get the mixture. You roll it up just like that. And then you dredge them in the breadcrumbs. I like the seasoned breadcrumbs. And then you just pat them into a fish cake. Just like that. And you're going to let them slow cook in a wonderful oil. Yes, a wonderful oil. You can use what you want. But I like to use canola oil and let them fry just enough. Be right back and show you what that looks like. As you can see, that the patties are frying very lightly because you want to cook everything inside the patties. You don't want to cook them real fast. You want to cook them just right on a medium heat, simmering just like that. See how they're getting brown on the ends there? That's what you want. So we'll be right back. I'm get ready to turn them over and let you see what they look like. But first, make sure they are just frying lightly like this. Now baking them, I don't know about baking. I never baked any, but you can try one and see what it does. But my family like them when we fry them like this. Be right back. All right, it's time to turn them over. And I'm going to turn one over. Let us see what it look like. And that's the way they're supposed to look like. Just like that. You want them light brown, not too dark, but just right. And then cook just till you get to that consistency of color. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, they smell delicious. They smell wonderful. These mackerels, supreme fish cakes are delicious. The second one till you have to eat it, and thank you for coming to my channel, and I'll be right back.